Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching Breezeway Productions. We are here at the 2023 Hamptons International Film Festival, and we're going to be speaking with some filmmakers that are official selections this year. If you like the interviews, please subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. We're at the Hamptons Film Festival speaking with
Tonja and Shei.
And Michael Rowley.
Awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to speak with me today. What brings you to the Hamptons Fest this year?
Well, we are very excited to be here. It's our US premiere of Praying for Armageddon tomorrow.
Very nice. Tell me a little bit about Praying for Armageddon.
So Praying for Armageddon is a political thriller that looks at the Evangelical Christian movement here in the States that are pushing for the fulfillment of the Armageddon prophecy. And the film shows how they have real political power from the grassroots through the megachurch empires and all the way up to the political system in the US.
Tell me about that movement and tell those that aren't aware of what it is.
Yeah, so I was actually raised in this movement. I grew up in a small conservative town in Texas. Both of my parents were pastors. We were evangelicals. And really for us, it was very much a part of our identity that the end of the world could come at any time. And it was our job to support certain political candidates, have theological beliefs, have ideas about foreign policy in the Middle East, specifically Israel and Palestine. And we needed to support certain things in order to bring about this coming of Christ, this second coming of Christ. So it's not really a fringe belief, actually. If you're outside of it, you might not know much about it, but many evangelicals, I think 1 in 3 people in the U.S. claim to be evangelical Christians. Many of them have this similar belief that the end times are a real thing, this prophecy is going to come about.
Sure. I think that it's a fascinating topic to discuss, and that I know that a lot of presidential candidates, and when it comes to politics, people always talk about the evangelical vote. How much would you say of an influence does the evangelical vote have in our presidential elections?
That's a very, very good question, and a very important question. In the film, we actually see how important of a backbone the evangelicals are in the Republican Party, and also how some of these leaders in the evangelical movement and in the fundamentalist evangelical movement are seen as kingmakers of the Republican presidential candidates. So they are extremely important, and it's very important also to be aware of what kind of role they are playing.
Are there multiple states that are involved with this? Is it in the South mainly, or West, or Northeast? Is it all over the country?
Yeah, it's really all over the country, and you see it in our film. There's a gathering of people that had these similar beliefs. They came from all over the United States, met in the very center of the U.S., and had like a giant tent revival, like an old school way. So it permeates throughout evangelical communities. It can be the mega church or the small church. It doesn't really matter.
Well, interesting. According to evangelicals in this prophecy, are we close? Is it far? Is it near? Is it coming? Thoughts?
Well, we've been working on this film for 8 years, and that was before Trump and Pence and COVID. And we also became aware that there is like a rapture index, right, where everything that's happening around us is sort of ticking in and causing the rapture index to go up and down. And it's definitely been increasing during the production. And with the current situation in Israel and Palestine, it's a very terrifying situation.
It is. It's not an easy morning for me, and I'm trying to stay the course because it affects me. My family also lives in Israel, so it's been hard. And I do the work so that we can find out things. It's interesting that the subject matter contains in this film, very timely. I think it's a fascinating film subject. Where can people go to find out more about it?
Yeah, they can visit us on all social media platforms at Praying for Armageddon, and then our website is prayingforarmageddon.com.
Awesome. Thank you both for your time, and we wish you luck with the course of the film Praying for Armageddon.
Thank you so much.